Ladies and gentlemen, Cowboys Nation, buckle up because we've got breaking news that is going to shake the foundations of the NFC and send waves across the NFL. Amari Cooper, one of the most electrifying wide receivers in the game today, is officially back in Dallas. That's right, Cooper is returning to the Cowboys on a blockbuster 4-year mega deal signed just today. And this is not just some reunion for nostalgia, this is a calculated, strategic move by the Cowboys front office with their sights set on one thing, the Lombardi Trophy. After parting ways with Cooper a few seasons ago and watching him perform at a high level in Cleveland, and showing flashes of brilliance that reminded everyone just how elite he is, Dallas has finally done what fans have been clamoring for. They brought him home. And not just for a 1-year rental, no. We're talking 4 years, $80 million, with $50 million guaranteed. That's superstar money, and it signals that the Cowboys are dead serious about maximizing the current championship window. Let's talk about what this really means. First off, Cooper is one of the most technically gifted receivers in the NFL. His route running is surgical, and his ability to create separation is elite. Even when he's covered, he's not really covered. His footwork at the line of scrimmage and precision in breaking routes give quarterbacks confidence, and that's exactly what Prescott needs heading into a pivotal season. Let's not forget their chemistry during Cooper's first stint in Dallas. Cooper almost single-handedly revived Doc's passing game when he first arrived via trade from the Raiders, and their connection led the Cowboys to multiple playoff appearances. Now, with Doc coming off a solid statistical year but still looking to prove he can take the Cowboys deep into the postseason, having a weapon like Cooper back in the mix is going to be absolutely massive. But it's not just about Cooper and Doc. The Cowboys' offensive scheme is undergoing a bit of a transformation. After inconsistent performances last year, especially in the red zone, Dallas is clearly investing in players who can win one-on-one matchups and give them the edge in tight situations. Cooper brings not just reliability but also explosiveness. He can stretch the field, work underneath routes, and force defenses to make difficult choices. Pair him with CeeDee Lamb, who's developed into a top-tier receiver in his own right, and you've suddenly got one of the most dangerous receiving tandems in the league. Defenses will have to pick their poison. Do you double Lamb and leave Cooper in single coverage, or do you focus on Cooper and hope Lamb doesn't torch your secondary? Either way, someone's going to eat, and that's exactly what the Cowboys want. And then there's the leadership aspect. Cooper is not the loudest guy in the locker room, but don't let that quiet demeanor fool you. He leads by example. He's known for his discipline, work ethic, and attention to detail. That influence rubs off on younger players, especially a receiving corps that has a mix of veterans and up-and-coming talent. His presence will elevate everyone around him. You can expect to see improvements in the overall receiver play, route running precision, and even in how younger players prepare for games. Let's not underestimate how significant it is to bring back someone who already knows the playbook, the culture, and the expectations in Dallas. This isn't a fresh face who has to learn the system from scratch. Cooper is walking into a familiar environment, which means the impact will be felt immediately. He'll be ready to contribute from week 1. And speaking of immediate impact, let's talk about what this means for the Cowboys' goals this season. Dallas is in win-now mode. With the NFC looking wide open, especially with questions surrounding teams like the 49ers and Eagles, the Cowboys see this as their chance to finally get over the hump and back into serious Super Bowl contention. For years, Dallas fans have watched their team underachieve in the playoffs despite having talent on both sides of the ball. Bringing in Cooper is not just a talent play, it's a signal of intent. It's Jerry Jones putting his chips all in on this roster and saying, "We're going for it." And let's not forget the timing here. Signing Cooper in the offseason gives the Cowboys ample time to build cohesion, work through any offensive wrinkles, and get in rhythm before the season kicks off. This isn't a mid-season scramble to fix holes, this is a calculated offseason power move. And when you look at how defenses are built in the modern NFL, having multiple elite receiving threats isn't just a luxury, it's a necessity. With Cooper back, you've got a guy who can line up outside, in the slot, and even motion across the formation to create mismatches. His presence will open up opportunities not just for Lamb, but also for the tight ends, running backs, and even the run game. Defenses can't stack the box as easily when they have to worry about Cooper burning them down the sideline. And from a fan perspective, this is a dream come true. Cowboys fans have always had a special connection with Cooper. They respected his professionalism, his playmaking ability, and how he carried himself as a star without the diva behavior. When he was traded away, it left a sour taste, especially as the offense struggled at times without him. Bringing him back not only heals that wound, it reignites the excitement heading into the season. Ticket sales, merchandise, buzz expected all to skyrocket. Cooper jerseys are going to be flying off shelves, and AT&T Stadium is going to be electric when he takes the field again. Now, let's zoom out and consider the broader implications for the NFC East. The Eagles have been dominating headlines with their roster moves, but now it's Dallas that's stolen the spotlight. Cooper's return throws a major wrench into the plans of defensive coordinators around the division. The Commanders and Giants now have to game plan against a much more dangerous offense, and that changes the whole dynamic of the division race. Even outside the East, teams like the Packers, Lions, and Rams, potential NFC playoff opponents, now have to consider how to defend this revamped Cowboys offense. But what about concerns over Cooper's age or durability? Well, let's be clear, Cooper is still only 30 and has shown he can still perform at a high level. Yes, he's had minor injuries in the past, but his conditioning and recovery have been top-notch. Last season, even in a less pass-heavy offense, he posted impressive numbers, proving that he still has juice left in the tank. With a better quarterback in Prescott and a system tailored to his strengths, there's every reason to believe Cooper could have one of his most productive seasons yet. And we have to give credit to the Cowboys front office for making this happen. They structured the deal smartly, front-loaded guarantees to give them cap flexibility in later years while also making sure Cooper feels valued. This isn't just about nostalgia, it's a smart football move. And you better believe that in the locker room, this boosts morale. Players notice when ownership invests in winning, and bringing back a guy like Cooper sends a message: we believe in this core. We're going for it, and I would be remiss not to mention what this means for Dak Prescott. The pressure has never been higher for the Cowboys quarterback, and now he has no excuses. With an offensive line that's being retooled for protection, a strong backfield, and now one of the best receiver duos in the NFL, it's all on Doc to deliver. The tools are there, the scheme is in place, and now with Cooper returning, the chemistry he needs is back as well. Look for Doc to lean on Cooper in key situations: third downs, red zone plays, 2-minute drills. Their timing and trust could be the difference in close games. And if you're a fantasy football fan, draft Amari Cooper. Seriously, he's going to see targets. Lots of them, and he'll make them count. So, Cowboys fans, let's take a moment to appreciate this move. This isn't just another transaction, this is the type of signing that can tilt a season, change a narrative, and maybe, just maybe, lead Dallas back to the promised land. The 2025 season just got a whole lot more interesting, and it's all thanks to the return of one man, Amari Cooper. Welcome back to Dallas, Co-op. We missed you. Now let's go win some games.